In the ocean's abyss, Marlin and Dory venture into the unknown. Sunlight struggles to reach them, creating an ethereal dance of shadows. Bioluminescent creatures illuminate the darkness with their otherworldly glow. The glowing lights paint fleeting patterns in the inky water. Marlin and Dory are surrounded by the ocean's mysterious beauty. Sunlight diminishes as Marlin and Dory descend into the ocean's depths, the water growing darker and more ominous. Strange, unsettling sounds echo through the water, hinting at unseen structures and creatures. Marlin nervously glances around, his fins twitching with growing apprehension. Marlin expresses his unease. "I don't like this. It's too dark, too quiet, or rather too noisy in a scary way." Dory counters with unwavering optimism. "Don't worry. Adventure is just around the corner. Or maybe above us? Or below? Anyway, it's here somewhere." Their journey continues deeper into the abyss, where the unknown awaits with both fear and the promise of discovery. In the vast, open sea, three ominous shadows emerge from the murky depths. Marlin and Dory, caught in a moment of stark terror, freeze in place. The shadows sharpen, revealing the unmistakable forms of Bruce, Anchor, and Chum. Bruce, Anchor, and Chum circle Marlin and Dory. Marlin and Dory stare, paralyzed by fear. The predators approach, their forms growing larger and more menacing. The ocean's surface glistens as Bruce approaches, his toothy grin hinting at a friendly encounter. Bruce's demeanor shifts unexpectedly, his voice soft as he proclaims, "Fish are friends, not food." Anchor and Chum watch Bruce with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. The sunlight dances on the water, casting shadows that play across Bruce's face as he maintains his friendly facade. The other sharks exchange glances, unsure whether to believe Bruce's words. Bruce boldly guides Marlin and Dory into the skeletal remains of a submarine. Inside, a congregation of sharks sits in a circle, their shadows dancing in the dim light. Marlin and Dory look around the submarine with fear. Bruce pauses, a wide grin spreading across his face as he gestures towards the gathering. The submarine vibrates with a constant mechanical hum, setting a tense atmosphere. Bruce, with surprisingly gentle eyes, introduces the nervous Marlin and Dory. "G'day, mates," Bruce begins. "I want you to meet Marlin and Dory. They're new friends, and they're here to support our cause." Bruce continues with a serious tone. "As you all know, we've been working hard to overcome our natural instincts. We're trying to be vegetarian." Inside the submarine, a mechanical thrum fills the air as Anchor, the great white shark, shifts nervously. Chum, the mako shark, stares blankly ahead, lost in thought. Anchor breaks the silence. "I almost ate a school of clownfish yesterday." Chum responds softly, his voice distant. "I confess to having dreams about tuna." Anchor fidgets again, the submarine's hum, a constant backdrop to their confessions. Chum remains still, a silent acknowledgement hanging in the cramped space. Inside the submarine, Marlin begins to unwind, his tense posture softening as he observes the shark's unusual behavior. Dory, equally relieved, mirrors Marlin's relaxation, her initial apprehension dissolving into amused curiosity. Dory's playful observation breaks the tension. "Hey, Anchor, you know, you don't really look like an anchor. More like a pointy rock." Anchor, the shark, shifts uncomfortably, his attempts at friendliness met with Dory's innocent yet pointed remark. The submarine's interior, once filled with anxiety, now echoes with tentative laughter and the beginnings of camaraderie. Inside the submarine, the unexpected happens. Dory's nose starts to bleed. A single drop of blood detaches, floating weightlessly in the water. The crimson droplet expands, a silent bloom against the submarine's interior. The blood disperses, a fleeting reminder of vulnerability in the deep. Inside the submarine, Bruce's eyes grow wide, reflecting an unseen terror. Bruce struggles, his body convulsing as he fights an invisible force. The other sharks watch Bruce, their worry deepening into confusion. Their expressions mirror the growing dread filling the cramped submarine. The submarine's interior amplifies the growing tension. a silent witness to Bruce's struggle. In the submarine's dimly lit interior, Bruce's grin turns predatory, a sinister glint in his eyes. He inhales deeply, the scent of the ocean filling his senses as his gaze locks onto Dory. A chilling transformation occurs as Bruce whispers, his voice taking on an ominous tone. "I can smell it," Bruce breathed, the submarine air thick with anticipation. The submarine's cramped confines amplify the growing tension as Bruce's predatory instincts take over. Deep within the submarine, Marlin's instincts flare, sensing a threat closing in. He frantically attempts to pull Dory away, desperation etched on his face. Unseen danger erupts as Bruce's eyes glow with manic hunger. Bruce lunges forward, his massive teeth bared in a terrifying display. The submarine echoes with a single, chilling word: blood. Marlin's desperate struggle intensifies as the predator closes in. Bedlam reigns within the submarine as Marlin and Dory find themselves ensnared in a frantic pursuit. Bruce lunges forward, his massive form threatening to engulf the fleeing pair. The confined space amplifies the pandemonium, every echo a reminder of their peril. In a desperate bid for freedom, Marlin and Dory weave through the submarine's labyrinthine corridors. Inside the submarine, chaos unfolds as falling debris threatens their every move. They twist and turn through the submarine's tight corridors, racing against an unseen pursuer. Bruce relentlessly closes in, his presence a looming threat in the cramped underwater vessel. Their despair to escape intensifies as Bruce gains ground. Inside the submarine, Anchor and Chum grapple desperately with Bruce, struggling to contain the shark's raw power. Bruce, with terrifying ease, throws off his captors, his immense strength shattering their hold. The submarine's metal groans under Bruce's relentless assault, the walls buckling as he breaks through. Ignoring the chaos, Bruce continues his relentless chase, his single-minded focus unwavering. Amidst the submarine's chaotic engine room, Marlin and Dory find themselves ensnared in a maelstrom of malfunctioning machinery. Frantic sprays of water erupt from ruptured pipes, filling the air with a dense, disorienting mist. Exposed wires crackle and spit, casting erratic sparks that dance across the flooded expanse. The oppressive scent of ozone and salt water hangs heavy, a stark reminder of the immense pressure of the deep sea. The claustrophobic interior of the submarine tightens around Marlin and Bruce, their fight for survival escalating. Bruce advances, his predatory intent cutting through the dim, flickering light. Marlin's desperate gaze darts around the confined space, seeking any semblance of escape. Shadows dance ominously, amplifying the feeling of entrapment as Marlin faces insurmountable odds. The metallic tang of fear fills the air as Bruce closes in, the submarine becoming a watery tomb. Hopelessness washes over Marlin as his escape route vanishes, leaving him face to face with imminent danger. Inside the cramped submarine, Dory navigates with her characteristic unpredictable movements. Chaos erupts as Dory accidentally collides with the control panel. The submarine plunges into disarray, flashing lights piercing the dimness. A cacophony of alarms shatters the silence, signaling imminent danger. The flashing lights intensify, casting eerie shadows that dance across Dory's face. Chaos erupts within the submarine, disorienting Bruce. Amidst the turmoil, Marlin sees a chance. Marlin swiftly grabs Dory's hand. Dory is now holding Marlin's hand. Inside the submarine, they move with urgent precision through a narrow opening in the damaged metal. Emerging, they break free into the boundless expanse of the open ocean. Water stretches endlessly around them, a horizon of pure, unbroken blue. The vast, open ocean surrounds them. Bruce erupts from the submarine, a whirlwind of raw energy. His shark eyes dart across the vast ocean, desperation etched in every frantic movement. He searches for Marlin and Dory, his gaze sweeping restlessly over the endless blue. The ocean stretches out before him, an empty expanse reflecting his growing panic. Driven by urgency, Bruce's wild eyes reflect the immensity and the emptiness of the sea. Bruce struggles against the relentless waves, his primal instincts driving his desperate search. In the vast open ocean, Marlin and Dory seek sanctuary, They find refuge behind a massive, colorful coral formation. Gasping for breath, they cling to the coral. The vibrant coral offers a stark contrast to the deep blue sea. Bruce navigates the open ocean, his senses on high alert. He circles, relentlessly sniffing, the vast expanse offering no immediate clues. Bruce is close, on the verge of discovery. The exact location remains elusive. The scent lingers, teasing him, yet the pinpoint location is still unknown. In the vast expanse of the open ocean, Bruce remains, a shadow of defeat clouding his menacing presence. The defeated predator turns, the ocean reflecting his fading aggression. Bruce begins his retreat, the water churning with his departure. The ocean's surface calms, the waters closing in where Bruce once lingered. The open ocean remains, vast and indifferent to the drama that just unfolded. In the fathomless expanse of the deep ocean, Marlin and Dory, survivors of unseen horrors, press onward, their determination steeled against the crushing pressure and lurking shadows. Dory, despite the visible trauma etched in her wide eyes, swims steadily beside Marlin, her presence a fragile beacon of hope in the overwhelming darkness. The ocean's crushing depths reveal their perilous journey, amplifying the daunting reality of their quest. With newfound resolve, Marlin vows to find Nemo, his heart burning with the fierce promise of a father's love. The endless ocean stretches before them, an aquatic labyrinth where every shadow holds a potential threat, yet their hope for reunion burns ever brighter.